They said a better community couldn't be done. The poor are lazy. They don't like to work. They keep having babies to get more welfare money. They buy stuff they don't need and can't afford, like big screen televisions, etc. They abuse the social system. They don't value education. Take away the services, and the poor will be forced to be productive like the rest of us. We found jobs. We got through school. We work hard and budget. We've gotten ahead. Why can't they?
The possibility to sign this act into law, and more importantly, to unleash the energies of millions of Americans too long denied access to the mainstream economics of our country, is the beginning of those stories, countless thousands of them all across this country. It's also good for our economy.
The story of Arlo Washington, a local barber whose visionary approach to a just economy can be seen in the mission of People Trust, the nonprofit community bank known as a Community Development Financial Institution, or CDFI, that he founded. I've been deeply involved in the CDFI movement since I was governor, and as president I was proud to sign the CDFI fund, which supports People Trust in the law. Arlo Washington is a living embodiment of this program in action, and an illustration of how a community can be changed by giving people access to capital and including them in the banking system.
Hi, Kelly. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you look so sharp, first of all.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. So how did you go from barber to banker? This seems like a jump.
Yes, well, we wanted to create jobs and opportunity. And so it worked for me, so I figured it would work for everyone else. It's a career for some and a stepping stone for others. And so the opportunities that it afforded me, then I felt like it would do that for other people, and that's what I wanted to provide.
I'm not sure everybody understands what a barber in some communities does. Could you just describe for folks who may not understand this, what role a barber can play in his community?
And the barber shop is the staple.
Yes.
It's where you feel the safest.
Yep.
It's where people come and, they talk, they get to talk about sports, they get to talk about everything, but it's that safety. And so he's provided that safe haven, but also too, he's opened up the nonprofit bank as well to be able to have people come in and help them with small businesses, to help them better their communities, help them with their dreams, help them pay their bills.
Yeah.
And so he's just one of those, he's a hero.
You opened the community's first community development financial institution. This is back in 2008. Being a barber is no small thing. Running a business is no small thing. Running a barbering school is no small thing. So how did you get the idea to open this financial institution?
When I was 20, I opened my first barbershop. And from there, that shop grew rapidly from 1 chair to 27 chairs. But we were training the barbers when they come because we wanted our products to be consistent. But the barbers were getting trained. They would go out and they would open up their own barbershops. So we were creating our own competition. So we decided to say, we should just open up a barber college.
And like most small businesses, I started it out of my pocket.
I set aside $1,000 a month out of my paycheck, and I would make $250 loans to these students. And then we would report these loans to the credit bureaus to build their credit. So when they graduate, they'd have good credit, they'd be used to working with a financial institution, and they'd also have a career.
That's incredible.
People Trust emerged out of an unmet credit need in our community. In 2009, Arkansas became a credit desert because, as you know, predatory payday lenders operate in low and moderate income communities where access to traditional bank finance is not readily available if you don't have perfect credit or you don't have any collateral.
Well, people need to learn that there's a real economic divide in this country and that the black community has just been systematically cut out of the financial system for too long. And what Arlo's doing is he's an economic warrior. He's just fighting against this injustice that has got to be corrected in our society.
And I can't tell you how impressed I was with him. At the time, I thought, who is this young man? Talking about he just created a CDFI and had these big dreams and big vision. And now to see the trajectory and how far he's come, and frankly, how much further he's going to go. Because he has put into place a remarkable CDFI that's built on, clearly, economic justice, but also one that includes his vision, and more importantly, one that includes the priorities of the communities that he served.
To hear Arlo's voice, to get a chance to see his impact. I know Arlo Washington's from my community, but everyone didn't have the, stick-to-itness that Arlo had. I mean, our community is, he's about providing, economic mobility, for our community. Without financial freedom, it's not a lot you can do. And, we don't have financial freedom in our communities. And so just seeing everything that he was doing, not only from the barbershop standpoint as being a barber that's creating opportunities and jobs, but with his people trust, creating that nonprofit loan bank that a lot of people in our community don't even know about. And so he's created something and a system and a way forward for our people. And so I really wanted to get behind it and support it.
The truth is, addition and multiplication work a whole lot better than subtraction and division. And anytime you're able to expand the number of people fully participating in the economic life of our country, good things are going to happen. Relatively small investments in things like expanding access to basic affordable banking services, the ability to finance home ownership, or the startup capital for small businesses can have an outsized impact on people's lives and on the economy as a whole. What we need now is greater investment in CDFIs so that more leaders like Arlo can reshape what banking looks like for people who've been left out and left behind for far too long, all across our country. Doing so will help us to build a new inclusive economy that gives every American the chance to succeed.